You know what that means, man? We're getting closer to the holiday season, which means we're gonna get some real good games. We're gonna get some real good games for sports talk for the next couple weeks. It's
Oh
clutch.
yeah. I mean, it was an interesting weekend. It was filled with sports, bro.
Yo, bro, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know how to start. Because there was
We could
so
start.
many important games that happened this week, bro. How
Yeah.
did you hit? Did you hit on anything? Because I know you was talking your shit.
Oh yeah, I definitely hit on the upset of the day. Well, to me, it wasn't really like upset because I knew that the Chiefs were gonna take that L. So my boy Josh Allen, he did what he had to do. Um,
He got the fucking job done.
yeah, he got the job done. You know what I'm saying? So that was good. Who else? I mean, like the Jets
Nah,
lost
let's
again.
stick, man. Let's stick right there. First of all, that game was real good. Like, this really doesn't. This doesn't really hurt the Chiefs, right?
No,
Does this
no,
really?
no, no,
What
no.
does this do for the Bills? Because like the Josh Allen is gotta feel like he could take this, right? At this point.
I mean, the Bills have been kind of semi-quiet the whole year, but they're 9-2, so they're right up there. They're right up there, and
I
the
mean, this
Chiefs
week
now,
definitely put a shift.
yeah, because now the Chiefs are 9-1. Bills are 9-2. So
This is this is where it gets tricky because a 9-7 Giants beat a 16-0 Patriots. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo,
oh
bro.
yeah, yeah. I I I don't really pay attention to these teams that are 9-1 or 10-1. It's all about the team who's gonna be hot, who's gonna be hot for the month of
Now,
December.
now, check this out though. Seeing that they were on such a high, right? Trying to do this, that pressure of being undefeated and then finally getting your first loss. Do you think this hurts them mentally? Because, it really doesn't hurt them stat wise. But do you think that either they're going to come back and beat the shit out of the next people? Or do you think it's going to be like a little turbulence because of the first loss of the season?
Nah, I think it's actually good for the Chiefs because now that pressure's off. So now the Chiefs really don't have to worry about the undefeated. Hey, it's better to lose now than to take that L in the playoffs and go home.
Okay.
So
Okay.
just take the L now. Just get rid of all that fucking drama and fucking pressure, and now you start another streak. You know what I mean? Because if they do another 9-game win streak, then that means they'll be like the Super Bowl champs.
Yeah. But uh, what happens if they take another loss?
I don't think it does anything to them anyway.
You don't think it
Nah,
just starts creeping in their mind? Listen, Sierra fiance,
he's doing it
Jeffrey
up.
Golf. You got Lamar in there. You
Yeah,
got Allen. You got all of these dudes coming up where it's like they can just creep in.
yeah.
Like the team.
I mean, in the Chiefs, like the division, like the second place team is the Chargers, which are 7-3.
Hmm,
So the Chiefs have like a two game lead
they
on.
gotta, yeah.
So I think that the Chiefs would be okay. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, where we going next?
Um, man, how about this let's keep on track with Ciara's fiance. I mean,
Congratulations, my boy. You almost getting your name out there. You're
bro,
almost getting right now. You went from Sierra's boyfriend to Sierra's fiance. Yeah, I might just call you Russ. I might just do that next week, boy. You give me one more, boy. I'll call you Russ.
he didn't have a stellar game. You know what I'm saying? Because he pretty much only had 205 yards and one interception. He didn't throw for like any touchdowns. So,
This game was
but
all defense. All
yeah,
defense.
he kept them in the game though. So, and they beat like the
And
Ravens.
they beat the Ravens, and I like the little lightning and thunder shit that they had because Sierra's fiance was very nervous in this game. You could tell. You could tell the whole game. That defense is what really saved them. But I like the lightning and thunder where they used Justin Fields towards the end of the game. And I like that. I like the little, what I mean, the rookie vet situation. Keep Justin Fields in the mix. Because Sierra's fiance is out of here next year. So you want to keep that confidence, but that lightning and thunder, maybe bring Justin Fields out towards, especially if you winning towards the end of that quarter, put that work in.
And like the Steelers are 8-2 now.
Bro, we did not. I'm gonna tell you right now, Mike Tomlin is the coach of the year. Probably. I mean, it's him or Randy. Him or Andy. Like.
Or the coach from the Lions too, bro. You gotta. He's Dan Campbell.
Here's the thing about Campbell. I need a Super Bowl. I don't want a contender. I don't want a runner up. I need a Super Bowl.
It might happen this year. Like the way that they going, shit. Like the Lions are putting up like fucking 50 spots, bro.
I was really gonna wear my Detroit Lions hat today, I swear to God, but you know what? Listen, I love the Lions, but statistics is a big thing in football. I'm gonna go with it. And statistics say since '96, you niggas ain't been valid in the playoffs. And I'm not ready to celebrate all the way. I was happy on the come up with you, but right now I need a Super Bowl from you guys. It's not the time to talk. It's a lot of competitors. You got the Eagles, you got the Steelers, Mahomes, and you got all of these guys. I don't want to hear none of that. This is where I want Golf and Camel to lock in and destroy some fucking dreams, bro.
Yeah, and then there's always like that sleeper team that just happens like to make like the wild card and beat somebody in the first round, might go to the second round, you know what I mean? So it's still not a foregone like a conclusion as to who's gonna be the champ right now, but you gotta really pay attention to like those top teams though. Lions, the Bills, the Chiefs, and now even the Steelers.
Steelers is definitely one of those
the top tier
teams though, but they are a letdown team also. They got that Dallas feel to them, like like where they do so good at one point. And yeah, but Sierra's fiance's definitely got to keep it up. He's safer right now. He's safer right now because this week actually, they playing the Browns. So that's an easy wang. You know what I mean? That's just 1-2, 1-2, move on. Just I'm out of there. You know what I mean?
Maybe because that's like a division game, right?
That's yeah,
Yeah,
and that's
that's a
also a
division
great
game.
rivalry. That's a great
Yeah, so
rivalry. But I think beating Lamar and their defense being so strong and knowing that Fields is ready to hop up on any quarter
oh yeah, oh
and
yeah,
that momentum of having four straight.
yeah. I think like the moment that Ciara's fiance has a really bad like fucking moment, he's gonna get snatched out of there so quick.
Yeah. I mean, he's only there for this year, so they're gonna make them. They're making the most of him and to them because they could have just had him on backup just for flex mode. But he's showing the fuck out.
Yeah,
Every week we're putting some respect on his name. Like I said, next week he'll get Rush.
yeah.
But it all comes down to what's going to happen in the beginning of January. Like who's really going to be there? Like who's going to be showing out there? That's what matters. Right
I
now it's
mean,
cute.
in the AFC, you got the Bills in first place up in the East. Then you
Yeah,
got
we've seen that one.
Pittsburgh in the first place up in the North. And then you have the Texans first place in the South. Then you have the Chiefs first place in the West. And then like the wild cards would be the Ravens and Chargers.
Wow.
So, and because I don't see anybody else really making a move unless the Jets come back and they win out for the rest of the year.
Yo, New York teams, like I said, Liberty has New York on lockdown.
Yeah.
They are New York. I don't know what the Knicks is doing right now. I can't think of their record off top. But
like the Knicks are okay. They are starting to come along. So, but it's still way early.
they not the New York Giants of the New York Jets. I'll tell you that right now. Aaron Rodgers is the fuck out of here. We say that. I'm tired of. I don't. For the rest of this season of Not for the Week, I refuse to talk about Aaron Rodgers. I don't give a fuck if he wins a game or anything. But what I do want, listen, bro. You know what's funny, bro? Jake Paul got a fucking win in Dallas before Dak got a win in Dallas.
Yeah, true that, man. True
like,
that.
Yo, like, what's wrong, bro? Like, at this point, what do we do to help? Like, what does Dallas do? Because
Dallas needs a little bit of everything, and unfortunately, I think it's time for a coaching change as well.
Bro, they averaged with like one of their players. Like, Dallas has no running game.
No.
Zeke averaged like what he did like the whole night, like 15 yards. Like, I don't fuck with Dallas. That's my wife's team. But what in the fuck? Like, how is this America's team? How is this America's team? How is Dallas even bigger? I mean, that's the biggest team in the game, right? Like in all games, right? Like, but what, like, the Texans is like destroying Dallas.
I mean, the Texans are the younger team. That's one. I mean, and like the quarterback that was there, Cooper Rush, wasn't that bad. He threw for 354 yards with a TD and a pick. But you're right. Like, the Cowboys do not have a rushing game. Like, somebody named Rico Dowdle ran for 28 yards.
Yeah,
and that was it.
Come on, bro.
And
did Zeke even run? Is Zeke even around? Even there?
Yeah, Ezekiel ran for 1 carry and 8 yards. and that was it.
Come on, bro.
And that
Come
was
on,
it.
bro.
That was it. That was all they
What are
had.
we doing, bro? What are we? What is Jerry paying you niggas for?
I
It
don't know, but
almost feels like this organization has given the fuck up completely.
as you know, as we know who Jerry Jones is, he's in the thinking tank like right now, and he's planning to make some really big moves. You know what I'm saying?
You sound like a Dallas fan. Like, nigga, you sound
Oh
like next
no,
year's our year.
oh no, trust me, I'm far from a Dallas fan, but if I was Jerry Jones, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's out of here. Everybody's out of here. Because like the Cowboys are held in a different type of standard. You know? Like the Cowboys ain't the Jets.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So but hey, I'm surprised that nobody is talking about Bill Belichick. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about it, please.
I'm very surprised that nobody's talking about Bill Belichick just floating out there as a free agent head coach.
Bro,
Wouldn't
please.
wouldn't it be nice for him to come back like for the Giants
Bro, please.
and
Please,
just
please, please.
he's out there and he's looking for a
Yeah,
job.
but nah, I think he's gonna go. If they don't get Dion and his son, I'm
Nah,
thinking Belichick is gonna go to Dallas. So
I
yeah,
think
I'm seeing Dallas.
I think Dion really wants to win a chip over there first.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Now,
He's all
if he wins the chip this year, I doubt it. It's already late, but he'll definitely win a bowl game, and
yeah,
maybe
but
that might be like enough to say, you know, I'm gonna go
yeah,
to
but
like
you
NFL.
this is why I say that is gonna happen. The event that just happened with Mike Tyson, Michael Irvin, and Jerry was there,
Right.
and Irvin is advocating for Jerry to like, yo, Dion, Dion ready, Dion ready. You know what I mean? 88, he gonna go off at his boys. You know he a Cowboy fan to the motherfucking end, boy.
Right.
He's like, yo, Dion and his son is ready, bro. Like, so I think that's gonna happen. Or Belichick is gonna go over there. So, that's the first. Listen, whoever gets Belichick,
it would be a great story if Dion goes to the Cowboys and all that, but I don't think Dion has the patience to deal with with the NFL players. You know what I'm saying? I
I think
think
Dion got
he
some
will
great
crash.
team behind him. I think he got a great team behind him. I think Dion would get a lot of respect and a lot of more eyes on the product where the guys would want to go harder. I think he has a great system where he can relate to the guys. And Dion also has that winning mentality where he might have a rough struggle in the first couple years, but he's gonna get that draft pick. He's gonna get those picks. And he's gonna make the right decision. And since him and Jerry have a good relationship, remember, if you get Dion, you get son, you get other, old school fucking Cowboy players like Michael Irvin and all. You got all those guys. What a say so. You get the Coach Prime team.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever gets Dion is gonna be a motherfucking champion, or at least a contender and a good one.
To be honest, I think like his team now, his college team could beat the Cowboys right now.
Nigga, anybody can listen. It's like it went from like Panthers being the worst fucking team to the Giants or the Cowboys. One of them two. The Cowboys have not yet won a game at their house in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. I mean, telling you, Jones is gonna make some moves. I mean, he doesn't have a choice because like the fan base is fed up already, man. Yo, it's so bad. Like a Stephen A. Smith is not even talking about them no more because he feels sorry.
Because at this point, there's nothing. It's like the Giants, bro. It's like it's beating a dead horse. You know, you could breathe some type of once they get some type of spark. You have a moment where you're like, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not worth getting. You know, like 5 years ago or 8 years ago when Dak and Zeke had their little rookie of the year run.
Yeah.
It's just been downhill. It's been a slippery fucking slope downhill, and it hurts. And after a while, if you don't get fucking a home game 1 in 2 years, bro, your stadium's falling apart. Your team's not clicking. Like, come on, bro. It's like they're almost cursed.
It don't look good. That's all that I know. It really don't look good there.
Bro,
you know that
this can't continue.
No, can't. Nope. Let's talk about the other team up in the NFC East, your New York Giants. And
they did the right thing.
And the decision
they did the right
to
thing.
bench their $40 million man.
No,
Daniel
$82
Jones.
million man.
$82 million.
Don't ever get that confused.
So they're going with Tommy Cutlets.
I've been saying, I said this 2 weeks ago. We could run it back. You can check the date. 2 weeks ago, I said, go get the DeVito kid.
Yeah, but
here we are.
He's gonna be there. He's gonna be there this Sunday against my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I will be at the game. So I'm gonna call you from there. We're gonna FaceTime for a few. And
let's do it.
You know,
let's do it. Listen,
it's gonna be good.
I want to say this now. I do not put any pressure on this man at all. He does not have. Listen, whatever happens right now, we're not judging you. We want you to do the best that you can, but we understand where we at. Just try to score. Get your little moment. You know what I mean? Get warm for next year, bro. That's all I want you to do. Look good out there and get ready for next year. That's
I mean, hey, just imagine if Tommy DeVito comes out this game and just blows the doors open, bro. Like that'll be like a story like no other, bro.
I'm not even gonna get excited about it because Daniel Jones came out that way.
Yeah.
Game right after Eli, we won. We were losing. He came back. Listen.
And
like
and
I
said, like what's crazy is that Jones is not even the backup right now.
It's Taylor, right?
Yep. And like the Giants put him as QB3, bro. Oof.
Sick of shit, bro.
He's third stringer right now. He's the one that's getting like the warming pads, like for like all the other guys.
Listen,
oh my gosh, what a fall from
grace! That $82 million, bro. Don't be sad, fam. That's $82 million. I know niggas that's doing his job for nothing.
Who else? Like the Saints, They well this past week.
Oh man,
The Saints did
the
well this
Saints
week.
35-14.
Yeah.
They keep going. You know, I say I was. They started out good, then I got bored of them and sick of their bullshit, and then they coming back. Uh,
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
they could squeeze into the wild card and get in the playoffs, man.
maybe. How about the surprise? The Broncos over the Falcons.
Man,
Bo Nix.
the Broncos is looking super good, bro. Like that's not a team. First of all, we did not start out. Nobody, not even Bronco fans, was like, "Yo, we
Nobody.
could do this."
Yeah, yo. Bo Nix was 28 for 33 for 307 yards and 4 touchdowns, and sacked only one time. I mean, that's a good game right there, bro.
Yo, all respect to the Broncos, man, because I did not see anything coming out of Denver.
Yeah.
But here we are. You know what I mean? I fuck with it, bro. I mean, I'm more excited to see what happens in the next few weeks with all of these teams because it's like there's a lot of pressure on certain guys. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, definitely.
you know, it gets to the point where it's like either when are we gonna lock in with some teams because now it's like where the Jet like you said, even the Jets can turn around and win every single fucking game from this point on and just turn everybody like you know what I mean ears, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy. The Broncos, shouts out to them, but I'm fucking with the Eagles. That's my sleeper team. That's where I'm going at. They took over with the Commanders, and
Yeah, that was a big
good
one.
game. That was a game. Yeah, that was a game that was like for the fucking division type shit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
The Eagles is right behind, but I got the Eagles like on a sleeper team. You know, if it's gonna be Kansas City and the Lions, if that's not happening between one of those teams, I think it's gonna be the Eagles in there. They looking good, man.
Yeah, I think like the Eagles are a solid team. They are pretty good at everything. You know what I mean? Special teams, offense,
Man, you asked me a
defense.
question earlier that pissed me off, and I seen
Yeah,
a clip
yeah,
that
yeah.
I think it's very true. If Saquon Barkley
Mhm.
never left the Giants, we would have never had this record.
I think if Saquon, well, if Saquon was having the same year that he's having with Philly, with the Giants this year, of course, I think they would have. I think they would have definitely been 6-4. You know what I mean,
Right,
or 7-4. You know,
right.
um,
I mean, they wouldn't have been no undefeated or
no,
nothing like
no.
8-1, 8-2, or anything like that. Nah, but they would have
But they
been.
definitely would have been in the mix. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Saquon makes a big difference.
Oh man, I mean,
Big difference with that running game.
and he's been solid. He's played every game. Um, I don't know, man, but
Did you see that clip with them at like having that conversation? Like, who's gonna pay this running back this money?
yeah, yeah, there was that.
So,
So I'm gonna have a $40 million like a quarterback, like go give the ball to my $12 million like a running back who's 28 years old. So all right, that it didn't age well, huh?
You know what I
Didn't
mean?
age
Like
well.
that's the problem that some of these teams are having, and one of those teams was the Giants, and another one of those teams is the Bengals. The Bengals is
And
having the greatest
oh
worst
man,
year of their lives because
and
I
I love
believe
Joe Burrow. I love Joe Burrow.
that nigga
I
got my
love Joe
name. How
Burrow.
can I not love this nigga, bro?
Look, he went for 356 yards and 3 touchdowns. And it's like this is his numbers like every week, and he still loses like a fucking close game,
He's
like in the fourth
having
quarter.
the best worst year of his life. And you know what it is, bro? It's
Defense,
because
like their defense is horrendous
no,
defense.
they didn't want
They
to
can't
pay
stop
their
nobody.
mans. He didn't want to pay. They didn't want to pay his mans. The money's not right in Cincinnati. The money's not right. If the money's not right, if your players are not paid and they're still showing out, and you're not giving them the money that they're supposed to. Joe Burrow's good. What's the nigga that they didn't pay? Fuck.
He's Joe Burrow is elite. He's one of
Bro,
the top
I'm talking
three
about if
quarterbacks in the
he
league.
would have won against Patrick Mahomes, man.
No.
Ugh.
It's only gonna be a matter of time when he gets a little fed up.
Just give him a great running back. You know, they didn't use what's fucking
I want to see him on. Hey,
Baltimore's.
if like you had a choice to put Joe Burrow like on another team, what team like would you pick? Like,
Next, for next year.
and you know, like fucking, he's the missing piece for another team to like to take
Pittsburgh.
over. Oh my gosh! Imagine him in Pittsburgh. Oh, shit.
Pittsburgh. Unfortunately, it's Pittsburgh, bro.
Yeah. I would say
Because you don't have anything. You don't have anything in New York. You don't have anything over there. Lamar is set. Patrick set. Golf set. You want to give him weapons. You want to protect him. It's Pittsburgh. What about you? What you thinking?
I'll say the Niners.
They're in last place. Who the fuck would have thought it? If you would have told me in the beginning of this year,
Yeah.
who was your top three? It was going to be
Chiefs,
Philly, Chiefs,
Philly, and Niners. Yeah. And Niners, I mean, like the Niners had just been hurt too, you know what I'm saying? But that's like every team too. Every team has been banged up. You know what I mean? But still, everybody thought that the Niners were gonna do it, but Brock Purdy's just not that guy. You know what I mean? I don't think he's a starter. He's not on that level as Josh Allen and Mahomes, Burrow. I think he's mid. He's mid. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much agree because it's one of those things where you just give up on a nigga. And yeah, that's where I'm at with him, bro.
I mean, just imagine Burrow on fucking the Niners. Oof.
Yeah, I give up on the Niners, bro.
With all those weapons, with McCaffrey and Debo, Jennings,
last place.
Yeah, true that. Bro. They're 5-5, and they just got beat by Geno Smith. Come on.
I mean,
Gino.
I ain't gonna pour syrup on. I ain't gonna pour syrup on shit and call it pancakes, my boy. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. You last place, my boy. It is what the fuck it is. Green Bay and the Bears. Yo, bro.
That's
I
always a
watched
good
this
game.
game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of this game. Good fucking game.
How did
Good
Jordan
fucking
Love
game.
look?
Jordan Love was doing his fucking
You know.
Give me the stats. You got the stats?
I got the stats right now.
I'll tell you right now.
Jordan Love was 13 for 17, 261 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. So that means, and mind you, he threw 150 yards to Christian Watson. So he basically, it was just like a 2-man game up in the offense.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
But hey, but the Packers are 7-3.
That's what I was just about to say, bro. That's exactly what the fuck I was just about to say.
Mm-hmm.
Statistics, my boy. That's all that matters. The numbers. The only person in the NFL that numbers does not matter is Joe fucking Burrow. Burrow's the only nigga I know that could throw almost fucking 500 fucking yards and still lose.
Yeah,
it's crazy,
man,
bro.
Like the ball hasn't bounced like his way, man. That's for sure. That is for sure.
Well, the ball is fucking bouncing in Cleveland's court so good out here. Cleveland Cavaliers is making noise without LeBron James. Who the fuck would have thought, bro? We spoke about it once when they were 9-0, then we went 13-0. Right now we about to go 16-0.
Yeah.
Like, and it's crazy because I was saying it the other day, like, where we hear about all of these KD out there and whatever team, LeBron and Bronny out there and the Lakers, and these are the teams that they promote. And, you know, we got the fucking Celtics and with these guys and those guys. What the fuck you doing in Cleveland, bro? What is happening in Cleveland? It's the water, bro. It's the water, man.
Nah, I'm a big fan of like their coach. You know, I said it like the last time, but I'm a real big fan of their coach, man. He was a really good coach. He took the Nets when the Nets didn't have nothing, and he still took them to the second round of the playoffs. You know, so you put him on a really good team, which the Cavs have been a really good team, and look, match made in heaven, bro.
Clock ticks down to 4, down to 3. Mitchell, no. Mobley, and that's it. The shot will count, but it's not enough for Cleveland. And the Celtics, the defending NBA champs, hand the Cleveland Cavaliers their first loss of the season.
And they're 15-0 right now. But tonight they're playing the Celtics at Boston on national TV. So you know that the Celtics are gonna come out strong.
All I'm saying right now is everything is clicking for Cleveland. I think I don't want to put my eggs in the basket too much because we only are like a quarter of the way
Right.
for the season or whatever. But with the momentum that's happening right now and the way that all these other players are, Philly, you're looking at Philly and all of these injuries that's going around and everything is like, okay, if this is how we starting and we going this hard, it's only going to get worse once that momentum keeps building and everything just keeps clicking, man. As long as Cleveland is staying healthy, man, they looking good. I'm proud of them, bro. I'm really proud of them. I'm going to keep giving them shout outs every week because they doing their motherfucking thing, bro.
That's what it comes down to is health, man. Who's gonna have the stronger legs when it comes like to playoff time, man? So right now,
who you got tonight?
Tonight, well, you have the Celtics and the Cavaliers.
Yeah, what you
Um,
got on that one?
I think they take their first L tonight.
Mm.
I think they take their first L tonight. Let me see what other game is worth mentioning. Nothing else. It's gonna be a quiet night for the NBA. So the only real game is the game that's playing. Oh no, and like the Nuggets and the Grizzlies. So
What you got on that one? I got the
well,
Nuggets.
like the Nuggets are hurt. They're missing some guys. So I'll go with the Grizzlies. Ja.
Mm.
And then
Ja is the only thing, like even in that situation, like they will pump the Grizzlies because of Ja and his star power and
right.
his likes and all of that, but there's no love for Cleveland. Like y'all ain't got love for motherfucking Cleveland. God, sheesh.
It's a tough sell, bro. It's a tough sell. Even
I mean, it
even
shouldn't be with 15-0.
even
This is
with
the
LeBron like was there, it was still a tough sell. So imagine
But
who's really
I've been to a
big
Cleveland
star.
game, bro. Like
Mhm.
it's I don't know, man. I like I was at one point a LeBron fan. So
Mhm.
wherever he went, I went. And
Right.
when you watch a player and he's great, the people around him tend to be great, and you see certain skills. And it was when you watch Kobe and them and certain teams that are really good, it was
Mhm.
one thing, right? Because you knew it was going to be a good game. But when you know that LeBron is working with just like love and, it was Kyrie and shit like that. But it like you said, it was in Cleveland. And it happens. It's just more of a like, yeah, boy, like, yeah, it's an excitement factor. But I'm an underdog guy, I guess. So
I mean,
shouts out to
hey,
Cleveland.
let's say if they lose for tonight and then go on another like 10 game like win streak. I mean, then I think like people going to put some respect on that name. You know what I mean? But for right now, it's a good story. But let's see. It's a long season. It's a long season.